Welcome back to a Chit Chat with Juanita. And today, what I'm going to be doing is my declutter. Also, I thought that I might try doing my declutter just a little bit different because a lot of people will go one by one through all of their products. And that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this a lot more concise. So, if you'd like to see what I'm going to be decluttering for my makeup right before Christmas, please keep watching. Hi guys. Welcome to my little makeup room. This is a guest room as well. It serves as a guest room if we actually need more space. Like we have like a regular guest room, but this one I turned into my makeup room and as well as a spare guest room just in case we have more company than expected. And that's why there's a bed behind me. Anyway, guys, so I'm going to now introduce you to my eyeshadow collection. And here is my vanity. And I got it, and I actually attempted to do this. I was looking for something nice to display my palettes in because I really love my eyeshadow palettes, and I had some, it got too overwhelming to just store in my desk. And so I thought this was just a great way to store my eyeshadow palettes while being able to see everything. And that was like a huge problem. I couldn't see everything. So I'm just going to sort of stay set, and I'm just going to open up the so down here on the bottom, I have my Burger palette from Glamlight, 2 ABH palettes. There's actually another one down here as well. And these were my 2 first high-end palettes I ever bought. And then I have another Glamlight palette, the Margarita palette. And they were my first indie palettes I ever bought, was the Burger palette and the Glamlight one. So that was my first taste of indie makeup. And then on my next shelf, I have my Patrick Ta. This one is the Major Dimension 2 palette. Beautiful color story, beautiful shadows. The formula is actually quite gorgeous, but the longevity of this formula is shit. Pardon my language, but it's the truth, because they've been getting moldy on people, and that's not good. It should last longer than just a year, especially for the price that we pay for a luxury palette like that. But I'm going to tell you though, the touch of the formulas and the mattes are absolutely gorgeous. I also have one of my Pat McGrath palettes that I got last Christmas. I only got this one last Christmas. And so here it is. And I'll be able to pull that out again now and start using it. It's a beautiful color story. And then I got a Morphe Heat Seeker palette. This one I'm actually going to take out. I'm going to declutter this guy because the last time I tried to use it, you know what? It's just, I think where I've grown so much in my makeup that I've just outgrown this type of formula. And so I'm going to pass this one on. It is a pretty color story, especially a fall one. And then when we go up on the next shelf, the first palette I see is this Revolution one. I'm going to hang on to this because this is actually the dupe to my Patrick Ta Major Dimension 2 palette. And you can get a similar look, but the formula is completely different. I have my Natasha Denona Midi palettes. I have 3. I have the gold, I have the Bloom, and I have the Roxette, and none of them are going because I love them. I have 2 Natasha little singlies here. I'm going to hold on to them. I have this Jason Wu palette, and I tried this out, and I was so pleasantly surprised by the matte shadows in here, guys. I actually created a really pretty look with this one. However, I'm not into drugstore makeup that much. I usually buy a lot of indie and high-end eyeshadow palettes. It's just my flavor, and it's mostly indie. I love independent makeup brand eyeshadow formulas. So I'm going to pass this one along. And then I have another Pat McGrath Labs eyeshadow palette. So guys, here is a Pat McGrath palette I got. It's just a little tiny guy, and it was my first Pat McGrath palette I bought. And I'm just going to open it up just so you can see the color story. And there's the color story. It's actually quite gorgeous. And apparently this is similar to what, you know, the similar formula that you could get in the Mothership palettes. But I don't know for sure because I've never owned a Mothership palette. But that one's staying put. And then I have all my Natasha Denona minis. Now, I'm going to be keeping this one. Which one is this? This is my Mini Crush palette. This here is the Mini Glam palette. And this is a very beautiful, beautiful palette, guys. But believe it or not, I'm going to declutter it. And it's because it's not the prettiest color story on me. It's just like with my undertone and stuff like that. It just don't look the greatest. But this will look great on my sister. So I'm going to give it to my sister so she can show it more love than what I've been giving it. But guys, really pretty palette for sure. I love Natasha Denona. So we're going to put that in my to-go. This one here is, I'm pretty sure this is the Biba. Yeah, this is the Mini Biba palette. This one isn't going to go anywhere because I got at least a neutral color story there. Well, and I don't do a lot of neutrals. And then we have this one here. What's this one called again? This one is called the Mini Metropolis. I'm going to be holding on to this one too. I love color, and that pop of green is pretty. This one here is, what is it? It's the Mini Nude palette, and it's really quite pretty. And I think I'm going to keep this palette because it's just a nice little nude palette to have, even though I don't do a lot of nudes. And then this one is my Natasha Denona, and this one is the Coral palette. Yeah. And I won't be giving that one away because corals are some of my favorites. So we've got one gone there. I also got two of these little mini ones from Pat McGrath, and this was from the Christmas collection last year. So here's two of the shimmers, really beautiful. And then I also got this one. And that is just beautiful. I gotta get these out and start playing with them because that is just gorgeous. I gotta break them out. And like, you know, we're getting into fall, winter, so I'll be able to use them a lot more. Over here, guys, I've got my Man Eater palette from Artitude. And this guy is going nowhere. I love Artitude Cosmetics. I also got the Sizzlin' palette. And this one is from Gloss Gods. It's my only palette from Gloss Gods, but it is gorgeous. I love this palette, and I can't wait to play with it again. Then I have the Vintage Neutrals from Artitude, and I love this. This is such a gorgeous color story. And you know what, my two Artitude palettes, I won't get rid of. I tried a lip liner on the back of my hand. Hey, I wonder if it's dried down. Let's just see. Wow, that has dried down lovely. That's a KVD lip liner. It's the first time trying it. That's dried down really beautiful. I rubbed it and nothing moved. The next thing I have is one of the Cosmic Beauty palettes. And this was their Christmas edition from last year. And the color story is gorgeous. And it went on sale. Like, oh man, the whole kit and caboodle went on sale. And I'm going to tell you guys what a beautiful formula. And I'll be buying more from Cosmic Beauty. Yes. And they're a more affordable brand too for an independent brand. They're way more affordable. And then I've got the Pat McGrath Christmas palette from last year. Look at that, guys. Oh, that's beautiful. And again, can't wait to start playing with this one again. So the next row I have, guys, these are all of my Odin's Eye collection, and including even some singles. I have some singles that I got in what was it, in one of their beauty boxes. I will not get rid of any of my Odin's Eye collection. I really love Odin's Eye. They have the most beautiful formula and color stories. They're gorgeous. They're not going anywhere. I love Odin's Eye. This is the Christmas palette that came out from Charlotte Tilbury 2 years ago. What is this one called? I think it's the Beautyverse. Yeah, it's the Beautyverse palette. Not going anywhere. It is gorgeous. The formula is beautiful. Love it. Then I have Angelica Nyqvist, 2 palettes, the Agate Temptation and the Galaxy Visitor palette. Not going anywhere. I absolutely love these palettes, and they're staying in my collection. I also have the Morph, one of the new Morph palettes, and this one is the Python Code. Guys, this is a really gorgeous palette, and I found it's really best to use those unique shades. I'll pick it up and then use a little bit of setting spray to moisten it. And if you put it on a little bit moist, oh, beautiful, beautiful looks. I have 2 Beauty Bay palettes here. I've got the Desert Haze and the Fiery. First time trying these palettes were in the last month, I'd say, about a month and a half. And gorgeous. They're not going anywhere. I really have been enjoying the Beauty Bay formula and their color stories. Up here, I have Adept Cosmetics in this corner, and I've got my Alien One Element 115. Oh, I love it. And then I have the Sumerian Sunset, which is a Star Trek reference, and all the names in here are Star Trek related. Gotta love that because I am a bit of a Trekkie. Yay. I'm a science geek. Anyway, and then I have Heather Austin's Adept collab, and that's not going anywhere because I love Heather Austin. She seems like a really nice person, and like her YouTube channel, I watch it. Then I have my first Blend Bunny palette ever, and it's the Blends, and this is just all mattes, and it's a rainbow palette. So this is not going to go anywhere because I like having a rainbow palette in my collection, just because I love color. Over here, this was my first Fantasy Cosmetica palette, the Monk palette. And this guy is not going anywhere because I love it. And then I have my Ansley Rain palettes. And so I have the Happy Go Lucky. I have Flourish. I have the Glow. And then I have the Light in Your Eyes. And I will not declutter any of those because I absolutely love the Ansley Rain color stories and their formula. Really beautiful. So in this drawer in my vanity, I have my foundations and I have my concealers. I even bought this so that if I needed to augment a color, I could, but it's a white shade, so I can't make it darker, but I can make it a little bit lighter if I need it. And so I got that in this drawer. And then the next drawer, I have bronzers, and this one here has actually got a bronzer and blush and a highlighter, but I got all my bronzers in here. Let me see, is there anything that I really want to get rid of? I'm thinking, guys, I might, Is there anything that I really want to get rid of in here? Let's see. I don't think so. I actually really love all of these products, and I'm going to keep them. This here is my blush drawer. I love my blush drawer. So I have lots of blush. So it's in the big palette here, or in the big drawer here. And really nice. So what, is there anything in here I can hand on? So these are my Singe Beauty blushes, and they won't be going anywhere. Now, there is something I see here that I don't want to keep, and it's these Clinique ones. And these are the the cheek pops. I've got one in, what colors are they? Melon Pop and Pink Pop. Guys, this is actually really beautiful blush. But the thing is they don't have a great deal of pigment. And you guys know me, I like my color and I like pigment. So I'm going to hand these off and give them to my sister because she don't like color the way I like color. And then is there anything else in here that I would hand off to my sister? Oh, that's where it went. I was looking for this everywhere. Let's see. What can I give? Oh, okay. I'm also going to let this little NARS blush go. Just a sec. Because seriously, guys, I've tried it. It's just not me. It's not my thing. So I'm going to hand this one off. This is the new formula in Orgasm 2. And I really wasn't that impressed because it's a little bit glittery. And then let me see. I think another thing that don't get a lot of love in my collection are these. There's one blush in here that I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep the berry one just because this one here is a great Christmas. It's called Mary. But I don't think this shade here is really going to complement my undertone in that. Look, I didn't even touch it. It's brand new. Oh, it's brand new. Huh. So maybe I could put that in a giveaway even. It's called Nutmeg. I might give it, I'm going to bring that out and see if my sister wants it. But it's not even touched. I didn't even touch it. What else do I want to let go? Now, my these little tiny Huda Beauties, guys. Huda Beauty got a beautiful formula here. I really enjoy the blush. I love the LYS, and I've got my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm not giving any of my Charlotte Tilbury away. Let's see, what else? Oh, you know what? I'm going to give this Glossier Cloud Paint away. And the reason why I'm going to give it away, guys, is I just don't give it the love it deserves. And I've got a lot of blush, and I've only got, two cheeks to apply blush on. So this one I'm going to give to my sister because I think it would look really pretty on her. And let's see. Oh, and I have tried this formula. It's a pretty color. It's nice and everything. But I do try to keep some drugstore blushes. I don't think I'll keep this one though. I think I'm going to give this one away. And then I got my Cheek Chalet from Chantecaille. I've got my Natasha Denona, which isn't going to go anywhere, including this one. Now, this is something I haven't given a lot of love, and this is from Rhode Isle. And I think that I might give it to my sister because she might use it. I'll put it in the box just in case she wants to grab it. Here's my two Huda Beauties. And what else? I think I'm going to keep the Revlon blush. I gotta have at least one drugstore blush. And I'm keeping this here isn't even a blush. This here is my color corrector, and it's my most favorite color corrector, so I'll keep that. You know what? I have a ton of highlighters, and I think that I'm going to let this one go, just in case my sister might want to use it. I don't know if she would, though. I sort of like it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep that. Is there anything else? I don't think so. Okay. So I've gone through the blushes. So guys, this is my next drawer. And let's see now. Now here's the thing. I've got my loose setting powders up here. And I'm not going to get rid of any of them because I actually like them. Hourglass, Morph. I've got, these are two of the minis that I got just recently. There's like a translucent, and I'm wearing this one on my face today. And then I've got the pink one, which I've been enjoying. I've got my Easy Bake from Huda Beauty, which is funny because this is the only one I have. I love the About Face, and nobody's getting my Givenchy or my Laura Mercier loose setting powders. Now, there is some stuff in here, guys, I will get rid of. So what's this one? This is a Pat McGrath. This is a, what is it? It's a Perma Gel Ultra Glide eye pencil. And guys, this is a beautiful formula. Really beautiful, but I don't wear eyeliner, so I'm gonna give that to my sister. She wears it. And then I have another one here too. What's this one from? Oh, it's a Makeup Forever Aqua Resist. Oh, that's a good one. I'll let her have that one too. Now, a lot of these products I use all the time, but there's two I'm going to declutter, and they're not going to be given away. I'm going to declutter my Exaggerize and my Panorama because they're old now. So these are going to go in the declutter but throw out pile. And then I have my Sephora tape when I want to do an eyeshadow palette. I got to clean inside my drawer too. I do that. Now this is my lipstick drawer, and this lipstick drawer is going to take some effort. And not only that, then I have my lip liners down here and some more lipsticks. Oh, this one here, I'm totally going to declutter that. I'll see if she wants it, and she may not, but I'll put that in the giveaway pile. And I have to go through my lipsticks and stuff like that and see what I want to give. I hope you enjoyed today's declutter. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel, because that would really help me out, subscribing. Also, hit that notification bell. That way you're notified of any future video uploads. Also, if you enjoyed today's content, give my video a like and leave a comment. I would love to hear your opinion. Anyway, anyone else starting to get ready for Christmas? I know it's really early. But the advent calendar thing, like I said, I sort of hop on them because I get myself one, and then I also got my mother-in-law one. So that'll be fun. She likes doing them as well. So anyway, guys, I got to say I'm feeling good and I'm ready for my day. And I wish all of you guys a good day too. Bye.